I want to tell you about a city. It's not just going to be your typical travel vlog. That was my plan, a happy cinematic travel video where I try to act like a YouTube vlogger during my stay in Morocco. But that's not what happened, because the city of Agadir, or the High Wall as the name is translated to, had so much more to tell me.
The stricken town of Agadir, shattered by the most terrible earthquake ever known in Morocco.
I wanted to explore the story of the 1960 earthquake in Agadir and how the city has developed into the city it is today.
Almost 80% of the buildings in Agadir were wrecked in these few moments of disaster.
Maybe now 61 years ago, Agadir is broke.
Sun is shining, the weather is sweet. Normally, I should write the questions. It's like I improvisate right now. You know, I should read and know how to talk.
But this makes it more authentic and real, you know?
Yeah.
Baila, 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 me. Es la rumba de la gitana. Vamos a cantare.
This guy I met in Agadir during our last couple of days. He was working at a tourist adventure kind of shop selling trips and stuff like that. But I kind of felt like he had something more to tell me, both about himself and the city in general.
سبحان من خلقه صور.
My name is Yasin Okhira.
وداك الوجه المنور يما على دوك الخدين.
I'm from southeast of Morocco, Amazigh people, Berber people. I grew up in mountain area and we see the tourists from we are child. They come, they visit our places. And there is too many places to see in Morocco, interesting places. That's it. Me, I open my heart for people, for tourists. My heart is for them. Like I open my heart to show them what the adventure they want and to see what they come for.
I want the tourists to have the life, to see the real life of the Moroccan people, the Moroccan original people, how they live, and to be interested about the history and about our religion also. Yeah, to have some questions, some real question about life.
We will get back to Yasin soon, but first let me tell you about my first impressions of Morocco, because as a matter of fact I didn't really know that much about the place before going there, so for our trip to Morocco I didn't really know what to expect. I read a little bit about the cities and cultures and traditions and stuff to do. So we started by visiting Marrakesh, the city close to the mountains, the Atlas Mountains. And what a contrast to Agadir. So chaotic, so much happening all around you at the same time. So we longed for some beach, some sun, some classic, vacation. But Isaac, you didn't fly your drone there. Well, the airport took my drone away from me at arrival and I got it back when I flew home. So please don't bring your drone to Morocco, alright? I remember that my first impression of Agadir was, except for the ginormous beach, it was a sort of mountain, but it had something written on it.
The mountain, Agadir Ufla. In the Berber tongue, Agadir it's mean the wall. Ufla, like in the up, like the high wall. So the words are writing over there. Allah, Al-Watan, Al-Malik, like 3 words. Allah is the God. Al-Watan, it's the patriot. Patriot, it's correct like that. Al-Malik, it's mean the king. The king, because we are in a kingdom. We are not here in a republic. We say always Ash Al-Malik, leave the king. Yeah, that's it. That's the words are writing over there.
My name Mubarak. Been here about maybe for 44 years now in Agadir. Yeah, that's my place. It's okay. It's not bad. Life is not bad. We got sun, we got some people like you. New people, new town,
But let's rewind a little bit, because under the city that you see here today lies a lot to uncover.
It's almost impossible to imagine the horror that overwhelmed the population.
On February 29, 1960, the city was hit by a devastating earthquake that claimed thousands of lives and left the city in ruins.
The Moroccans, the French, the tourists, many still lie beneath the ruins.
The earthquake lasted 15 short seconds. The once thriving coastal city was reduced to rubble, leaving its residents to pick up the pieces and start over. 15,000 people died, about half the population at that time, and of those who survived, approximately 12,000 were injured. But despite the tragedy, the people of Agadir refused to be defeated by the earthquake. The city underwent a massive rebuilding effort, which not only helped to restore it to its former glory, but also helped to modernize it.
Many lives were lost here, but there were also a few miraculous escapes.
We longed for the sun, because it was so cold. But we feared it at the same time, afraid of what it would reveal.
All Agadir fall down. Few places they didn't fall. I wasn't here. I wasn't born yet that time, but it's what our father tell us and what we know about.
The city's infrastructure was improved, new buildings were constructed, and the city was giving a new image as a modern, vibrant destination.
Everything, car, bus, everything's very old. Now is all right now.
But despite the tragedy, the people of Agadir refused to be defeated by the earthquake. The city was able to reinvent itself as a popular tourist destination, attracting millions of visitors every year.
Can I say everything that we see here today, is it built during these last 60 years?
Yes, and they try to make it more new and more professional. They want to make it again because it was not professional. It will be the city, the million city, you know. This city, it will be more nice and more future for this city because it's a very beautiful city.
Agadir, nice place, good weather, good sign, nice people, nice talking, nice food, tagine, couscous, Moroccan tea. Welcome to Morocco.
I also want to give a quick shout out to the travel book by Lonely Planet. It was kind of the reason that I wanted to go to Morocco in the first place, because seriously, look at this. There's so many places that you want to go to just by looking at this. So if you want a recommendation, Lonely Planet has it. There was a concern of an outbreak of an epidemic after the 1960 earthquake, due to the large number of bodies buried in the ruins. Bodies can become a source of disease if they are not quickly and properly disposed of. It's unclear if all of the inhabitants of the city were evacuated, but many people were temporarily displaced from their homes or forced to move, because the earthquake made many parts of the city unstable and unsafe.
Agadir is a big town now. The key, we help the people for the change, for the road, for everything. As much money, Abba is all right. It's all right. There's many police, control, no hustle, Agadir. It's very nice, Agadir, very nice, very quiet. And the people also is good people, you know. In the night, the people no fights. I think it's good. I think it's good.
Så till Paradise Valley.
Spännande. Paradise Valley.
One thing that I also come to here is that maybe like 15, 20 years ago it was a very popular like touristic city, and I've heard that it has been sort of a decline or something.
No, it's about, there is a big change. It's about cultures. Now I see that it is very capitalism. People look about money, discotheque and everywhere. This place is not for only drunk people. This is a bar, this is bar, this is bar. It's not, this is the purpose, to make bars in everywhere. You understand me what I mean? صورتك في بالي ومعك شبعت الويل غيرك ما يحلى. They don't get it yet here in Agadir to know how people think. Now, in the future, they try to make this. They have like this program to know the ideas of people, what people want. It's not what the capitalism want. I go out, I go to Tagazout, I go to some old places because I found time is free, Agadir is beautiful. I want to be my own self, my free mind, my people, everything. Every work I go, I stop. I cannot be in depression of work. My work is to see life, to feel life, to play the music. That's my work.
دعوتنا الجدود يا نراي بليا يا ويلا طاح الليل نخاف عليك امان 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 امان
Agadir was once a small coastal town of Morocco, but today it's known as a bustling metropolis with a population of around 1 million people. But it cost them a lot of hard work and dedication to get them to where they are today. Tragedies, they affect us all, but it's how we deal with them, no matter how big or small, and how we try to look forward and develop ourselves and challenge ourselves to make things better that is essential. To try to develop and look forward while others may only see darkness or bad times ahead. The earthquake in Agadir was a devastating disaster, but it also marked a turning point for the city and its people. From the rubble, a new modern city emerged. And today, the city continues to thrive, and the Casbah ruins serve as a testament to its resilience and determination.
Is it possible to say Agadir, the newborn city?
Agadir is the newborn city, yes.
Tagine, couscous, Moroccan tea. The best couscous food and couscous and the tagine. Tagine with lamb, tagine with chicken. It's very nice, yeah. Who are hungry will come to me, I assure you, no problem, for good food.
Alright, so today it's the last day of shooting this whole documentary project thing. The last couple of days we've had the news that in Syria and Turkey there has been a devastating earthquake. A magnitude of 7.8 is a really strong earthquake. Compared to this one that I've created a story of, it's a bigger one and has affected even more people than in this story. So I've also added a fundraiser here down below. Every donation will go to the Red Crescent, who's currently helping the people in those affected areas to simply try to support it. And of course, my main takeaway with this video, I think it's really relevant today in the current situation. This city is a great example how you can move forward. And you can see today Agadir is a very developed city, and with new infrastructure, it's a fresh place, you know? See this story as an inspiration to be able to see that a city has survived and transformed after the tragedy. The same can be done in those areas today. I can only hope that in 60 years you can look back to how they have transformed by the same sort of tragedy. Support the Red Crescent if you want, and Please leave a comment down below if this video was inspiring. All right, I think that's it. That's a wrap.